Having breakfast in the garden this morning. That is the taste of summer. It is garlic harvesting time, you guys. But first, let me get off one more batch, probably the last batch of calendula flowers. Those of you that have been with me a while, watch all my videos, are probably sick of me seeing me harvest calendula flowers. But those that are new, calendula is really good for your skin. So calendula oil can be the base of all your salves. It can also be just your skincare for the whole year instead of lotion. Super good. So I use sunflower oil. So I take this inside, dry it in my dehydrator, and put it in a jar and pour organic sunflower oil over it. And then that is my skincare and all the base of my salves and everything. So this is an important crop for me. And as you can see, if you guys can see this, some of it is going to seed now. So I will let that go to seed, and then I can give that to friends, probably sell it if I want to. Haven't really got a platform up to sell any of this yet, but it could happen. It could happen. It's hard enough just getting time to grow it and harvest it, let alone the platform, doing the platform to sell it and shipping and everything. So I don't know, but it could happen. And if you were going to grow a crop in Texas for money, to make money for your homestead, maybe you have more time than I do. Calendula is your crop to grow, because this oil, just a 2-ounce bottle, goes for quite a lot. So if you wanted to get an Etsy channel, if you had some other way to sell it online, you could ship it. So yeah, I think this would be a moneymaker crop for your homestead in Texas. If you're not watching a 2-year-old like I am. And putting out videos and yeah, all that. I should also tell you really quick that it is a cool season crop. So it's fading out. It will die off. I'll harvest the seed, I'll pull it up and put something in its place, or just leave it until fall again, and then we'll plant again in fall. Take them all through the winter by throwing frost cloth over them, and then in the spring and on into the early summer, it will produce a great crop for me. Because the garden is not just what we put in our tummies, right? It can be skin care, and it can even be our medicine, right? So the garden can be all those things. All right, I had to pull up some of these flowers to make myself some room. Let's harvest some garlic. Now, some of you might have seen the size of my crop. Some are bigger, but some are not. But some of you might have thought, Dash, why didn't you leave them a little bit longer? Let them bulb up. Well, what you get if you leave your garlic a little bit longer is rotted garlic that you cannot find. Because you really need the stems to be able to pull them up and find them. You don't want a total treasure hunt. And particularly in Dallas, at least, when the May is really wet, was not this year, but sometimes your garlic can rot. So gotta get it out of there. No matter how big it is, it will be tasty. Garlic with every meal, right? What a garlic haul, you guys. So much garlic. Love it. Victory, homestead victory. The last thing I have to do before I go in, it's almost time for my baby to come, my 2-year-old. So I need to get these cool season crops out of here. They've been in here way too long. They've already gone to seed, huge seed pods. This is daikon radish, so I've got plenty of daikon radish seeds. So I don't need any more, but I want to get this harvested so that I can cook it up because we're having duck tonight. So we need some root vegetables to go with it. This tomato plant would have done much better if it had been allowed to breathe. That is okay. I think I need some twine for this baby. All right. We'll get some twine for it. All right, that did not go the way I planned. I planned to have these cool season things in, pull them up, and let these tomatoes shine, but tomatoes kind of got choked. I don't know, they still have a few tomatoes on them, so it's not a total loss. Few little ones right here. I think that's it. Poor tomato plant. All right, but look what I did find. Huge turnips. So they're supposed to go about, well, a little bigger than that, but there's one. Look at these turnips. Now the problem with growing things this big is sometimes they're just woody and too hard to eat. So we will see. That does not look like it's really edible anymore. But these ones, some of them look okay. Oh, like this one. This one's lovely. Okay. That will go well with duck. And so's this one. So it's not a total loss, you guys. And this one's probably too big to eat, but there might be some beets back there. All right, let's finish this up. That is a sweet little harvest, and we'll add some scarlet runner beans to that. It feels so, so good to get this bed finally done, you guys. Homestead victory. I'm gonna do the same thing with the garlic that I did with the onions. My good friend is coming over and she loves to organize, so she's gonna help me totally revamp Rose's room for her graduation present. So that is really fun and sweet. So I'll show you guys before. Mostly we're gonna do the closet. We'll just show before. We watched some videos, I think it's called Clutterbug, but I'll link it up. YouTube channel where they do quizzes on your organization style, and turns out we're both butterflies, which means we need labels and clear bins and open spaces. We need to see everything because when we put stuff away we forget about it. So anyway, so it'll be kind of fun to organize for our style of personality in a different way that will work for us, and see if that's successful, because we're notoriously messy and felt like we have failed in organization or being clean and neat before. So I'm hoping this will work for her and for me too. So this will be a fun experiment. So we already have done a lot of prep work. I'm so proud of Rosie. She got rid of a couple of bags of clothes, and so we've been purging, getting rid of all the stuff that is in the way, so we'll know what we have left to organize. And my friend loves this sort of thing, so that's very fun, because I'm not the best at organizing, as I said. Okay, so that's what I'm doing today. Okay, it's a blank slate. For butterflies, their organization style, it's out of sight, out of mind. So they need to really see it. So out with this dresser. Putting some finishing touches on Rose's room. We already had these shears on her closet, but they were only the half the length they were supposed to be. So it didn't really look right. So she really likes this ocean tapestry, so we hung it up so it would be a little easier to open and close. And then we're just gonna put shears on either side of it. I like this tapestry too. When she has the fan blowing on it, it kind of looks like the ocean waves. It's super relaxing. And these shears on either side of it are just the thing to frame it. That looks amazing. Okay, on to the next thing. And look, you guys, she's got a view of the garden. I need to call someone about getting this cracked, dirty window replaced. We'll see about that. Trying to make these utilitarian IKEA curtain rods look a little bit more artsy, stylish. So I ordered my own knobs and drilled a hole in the bottom of the curtain rod there and installed them myself. Yay! It worked! Meanwhile, I got these beautiful gauzy curtains, shears. So let's see how they look. Okay, Rose, come see.
Oh, it's lovely.
Really?
Oh, this is so cute.
I think it needs some curtain tie backs, some hooks, so you can hook it back if you want. I'll get it out of the way. Let's see, it closes all the way.
These are so cute.
Do you like it?
Oh, and you got a new thing.
Yeah.
That's
The finials don't quite match
Oh,
the
who cares?
runners, but that's okay. I put them on to make it look a little more romantic and less utilitarian.
yeah, I love them.
Good.
Watch this. This is the magic. I already had these, but that's so cool.
Yeah, I got new
Look how
curtain
finished
hardware
that
for that one,
looks.
and look at the little finials on that one.
Oh, they match. Oh, thanks so much.
You're welcome. I love you too. I'm not done yet.
Aw.
You're going back to work and then come home and have another surprise. Now let's see if there's a hole where the stud is. There's only one. Yes! Yay! I think I can get a hole right there in the stud. I need to scoot it over a little bit. Yes! I can do this. I think I may need someone to hold this for me while I screw this in. So, yeah, might need to wait till my knight in baseball cap and jeans gets home. I will do that. Now there are a few dad projects that need to happen before the room is totally complete. So his assignments are put the drywall back on this hole. We had a plumbing leak, so we had to go into the wall and fix it. So that needs to be drywalled over and then painted. This ceiling fan has not worked for years. So he bought one, but he needs to replace it. This vent needs to be painted, spray painted, and hung back up. And this used to be a bunk bed, so these need to be sawed off, in my opinion, and sanded down. And it would be fun. I don't know what you guys think, maybe to get some sort of knob or finial that could screw in there for all four corners. I think that would be really fun. And then this corner, right now we have our graduation board there, but we have a surprise for this corner. Her birthday is coming up, so I think we're all gonna pitch in for a surprise. I'm not gonna reveal that, 'cause she might watch this video, so you'll just have to wait and find out. Unfortunately, her dad is about to go to Scout summer camp. I mean, fortunately, he's a leader and I really admire him. I'm really excited that he's going and taking the boys to Scout summer camp. But this will have to wait till he gets back. But as long as it's done by the end of the summer, I think we're good. Oh, and I almost forgot another dad project is to hang this mirror. And this is here because Rose is thinking about costume design for a career, so she's gonna take some sewing lessons, so that will be very helpful when she does that. But yeah, the mirror behind it needs to be hung up and mounted. And my sweet friend got her this shelf to put in her closet, on the side of her closet, so this has to be put together. We got it put in, you guys. So that gives her even more organizing space. And I did something a little bit extra special up here. There, that's really pretty. Fun. The shelf turned out so good. My sister came over and helped me arrange it with Rose's artwork, of course. And Rose really likes to change things out. She doesn't like to have the same artwork up, and she's always creating more artwork. So these are some of the things that she created. And so this is just a plate rack from IKEA. It has a little notch there so that you can just change things out as you want to. So we put the shelf kind of high because my sister's idea, she's super good at decorating. You should see her house. So I always ask her to come over to help me arrange things. But she was thinking we could hang hooks from the bottom of the shelf and kind of hang decorative stuff down here. So yeah, it kind of acts as a headboard. So that's really fun. It turned out really good, I think. And a new cover on the bed that a friend gave me, and the room is complete. you might be saying, this is a gardening channel. Why is she showing us this? But I watched a YouTube artist that I enjoy, her channel, and she was doing some cleanup, and it really made me, it motivated me to do my own decluttering. And so I thought, all right, I'm gonna also include on my channel what I'm doing, because this is the summer in my house of decluttering room to room, organizing and decluttering. So I started in the homestead, I did my school room, and now Rose's room, and then I'm gonna move on to a new area of my house. I hope you guys are enjoying it and getting motivated to declutter also. So my garlic was drying out on these screens, but then the weather took a turn, and now it's like walking out into the inside of a dog's mouth. So because of the turn in the weather, it wouldn't really do much good for my garlic to be sitting out there in the moistness, getting moist. So I'm just kind of cleaning it up and cutting off the stems. And I'll just store it in this mesh bag and hang it up on the edge of my hutch where it can just dry out and be used by us in our cooking. I could also braid it together and hang it around my house, which would be super fun. Again, I wish I had some girlfriends to sit and just braid with and swap homesteading stories. That would be super fun, but I really don't have time for that. This is nap time, so this is valuable time while the baby's sleeping. So we're just gonna get her done. I have to brag a little on my PR department. It is so beautiful this year. Look at those jewels, you guys. Little bee is enjoying the cosmos. Oh, and there's a big bumble. What flew away? Isn't that beautiful, you guys? Just a couple of packs of seeds. And I planted rue, and the swallowtails love rue, so I got some swallowtails. Lots of butterflies stopping by for a sip. Look at that. So many different colors. And my wall of sunflowers is finally blooming. And it's kind of fun, you guys, because this whole side of the garden formed like a wall, so I feel like I'm in a cozy room when I'm gardening. So fun. And beans are starting to cover my trellis. And pretty soon these wonderful squashes will be up there producing food. So even though the heat has set in here in Dallas, Texas, and it's just gonna get hotter, there's still joy to be found and beauty to be found in the summer garden.